All right, Jim, we got a video here. Steve's going to tell you all about it, working on your engine and your cylinder head.
Yeah, we got the head. Jim, Will took pictures, but there's your cylinder head, all assembled with the valves, and got the seats all set right, and the deck height all correct, and everything else.
Yeah, because these from the factory, the seats were not. They were just kind of like cut to.
Yeah, they were just
everyday.
Yeah, they were. They didn't. The seats didn't look that great. They were a little wide and a little out of position, and also the valves were didn't. They were stuck too far out of the head, and it could have caused piston cylinder interference.
Right,
so
yeah.
we fixed all that.
Right.
So I was going through your rockers, getting them ready to go for reconditioning, and we discovered that all the hardware is just abused.
Well, he had mentioned that specifically, so he was
Yeah,
on top of that. So we're confirming what you said.
You're right. These are all worn out and just abused. So we're going to get you new nuts and adjusters. The rockers, these 4 cleaned up really nicely, got really good, nice, shiny, non-spalled, ready to roll. Wear surfaces there where it runs on the cam. But we did run into, on these 2 exhaust ones, hopefully we can see it here in the light. Let me get a pointing device. If you get the light just right, you can see a groove forming right here and a groove forming right here where it's worn through the hard chrome, and it's starting to pick up and go.
You know what? I'm going to send those to him so he can see it in person.
Yeah, and we'll send them to you see it. And we got the same issue on this intake, or this is an exhaust. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The same issue on that, and if you get the light right, you can see it starting to spall here. And we've also got a little bit of the beginnings of spalling on that. So we think we're going to go ahead and replace those for you and make sure they're all good.
That's where the hard chrome is starting to come off, and it's going to continue to flake. It's not going to get any better.
We already have new rocker shafts for you because yours were abused into submission, and the new rockers will come with new bushings, and so we're going to get new bushings for the rockers we're going to reuse and get those fitted so that everything is nice and tight on the rocker assembly. We'll get all this hardware cleaned up, and then it'll go back together with the new valve train. And then we were going to ask about the oil filter adapter.
Yeah. Now this is the oil filter adapter sold by the club, and we don't know if you wanted that or if that was something that Bruce put on there, whether you wanted it or not. We are not a fan of those. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of torn.
We wouldn't put it on our car because we don't think that it's necessary, but if it's on the car, we don't feel that we just automatically have to remove it. But we want to give you the first right of refusal to find out whether you want to go back to the way Mercedes had it, or if you want to go back to the spin-on that the club sold.
Yeah. So that's the type of oil filter cartridge that's in there ordinarily, and then this one requires a different spin-on cartridge, which I don't know which one it is exactly, but you have to get it from the club perhaps, because it's not a common oil filter.
Right. And if you do want us to put it back to the factory style, then we're gonna have to, since the can is missing and a couple other parts, then we're gonna have to reacquire the parts that they eliminated when they converted it. So as I say, we just wanted to check with you and find out what your preference was so that we can plan for that going together.
Right. We can go either way. Is there anything else that of his
That's all we got for now, and they keep the video short. We can always do another one later.
Okay.
Thanks, Jim.